Welcome back, everybody, to the GGBL. Guys, we have the ALCS Finale and the NLCS Finale, so we're going to finally determine who's going to move on to the GGBL World Series in year number 1. So I'm sure it's going to be a good rest of these games here, so let's get it underway. We've got a ground ball here past first baseman, that is Patrick Kivlahan, but second baseman does clean this up for St. Louis, and Shane Bieber getting the call here for the St. Louis Maroons against Dakota Hudson. So Carolina's looking at this thing like a 3-1 lead. We want to shut the door on these guys 4-1. Meanwhile, on the other side, St. Louis is thinking 3-1. We are in dire, desperate need of a good quality start here from our ace and from our stud, Shane Bieber. So you need to get him some run support. That's going to be hard to come by against a guy like Dakota Hudson. So through the first inning, both pitchers doing well here so far. Now, Seiko Ichiman lifting a fly ball here to foul territory, and take a look at this play by Kyle Tucker. You want to talk about having some want to make that play. 100% route efficiency, so that's the only way he would make that play is to go the way that he did. Crazy play, crazy play. So good on Kyle Tucker and good on the St. Louis Maroons. Good job by Shane Bieber, man. Another clean inning here in the top of the second. Let's go to the bottom of the second inning. We got Seiko making a nice play on Kyle Tucker. Man, so you got some defense flashing the leather all over the place here in game number 5. Next batter up here is Jarren Duran with 2 down. Hudson's going to walk him. That means Kivlahan's going to come up, and he strikes out. So unfortunately for St. Louis, can't capitalize on the runner on base here. Shane Bieber on the other side going to strike out Jorge Alfaro to lead off the 3rd inning. That's the first out. They do get a second out here, and another strikeout for Bieber. He's turning in a very, very good start here. Now, obviously, it's still early. It's the 3rd inning, but you got to carry that momentum because it doesn't look like they're figuring out Dakota Hudson. Now, take a look at this spin play. Oh, my goodness. We talked about flashing the leather, but look at Seiko, man. Making an incredible play at shortstop to get the speedster down the line, Darnell Sweeney. Let's go to the top of the 4th here. We have Shane Bieber again. Now, pitching well, but with 2 down, Sweeney's going to make a diving effort for this, and it's going to go all the way just ahead of the wall on the warning track. And guess who's rounding 3rd, headed for home. Throw comes in, and it's not in time, and it's Juan Soto again. You saw this in part number 1, but Juan freaking Soto has another inside the park home run. It's going to get Carolina on top here 1-0 in the elimination game. Shane Bieber does clutch up here and get a strikeout. Now next batter up here in the bottom of the 4th. That's going to be a single, but oh, no. It's going to be a double. So Joey Wendell puts on the wheels to get into second base here with 1 down. Now Andrew Donovan going to ground out here to Luis Arias. Runner will move over from 2nd to 3rd, so it's a clutch situation here for Kyle Tucker. He's going to bash this home run to deep right field. That's going to give St. Louis the lead, 2-1. Could St. Louis hang on, get a W here? Oof, that would be absolutely huge if they do it. Get a W here, move to game number 6. Get this thing 3-2. Huge home run for Kyle Tucker. Big home run for St. Louis. Let's go to the top of the 5th inning with 2 down. We got a little fly ball, and Carolina was threatening here, but Bieber gets out of it. Now let's go to the 9-hitter with 1 down. That's Kendall Simmons. He's going to shoot this ball all the way to the right field corner, and here's Soto. Got to make a play here because Simmons is rounding 2nd and heading for 3rd. Sliding in safely is Simmons, and it's a 1-out triple. That's going to get the number 1 hitter, Darnell Sweeney, to come up. That's a ground ball to Seiko. He makes the play, but the run's going to score. That is a good insurance run here for St. Louis. So let's jump to the next half of the inning, guys. We're in the top of the 6th inning with a runner on. Nate Jones comes on to relieve Shane Bieber, and that's going to be a fielder's choice, but the runner does get on first base safely. Josh Akami strikes out. That's a big, big spot there for St. Louis to get the strikeout, I should say. Jarren Duran going to shoot this into the left center field gap, and he is not stopping. He is not stopping. He's going to 3rd. No, he's not stopping either. He's going to home. Another inside the park home run in this series, and Jarren Duran gets more insurance here for St. Louis. It is now 4-1. Let's go to the top of the 7th, and we see Ichiman. Seiko Ichiman going to get a solo home run It's now 4-2. So the inside the Parker, is negated with that home run. It's still a 2-run lead here for the Maroons. Carolina, if you want to put these guys away, you're going to have to get a little bit more offense going here against Grant Gavin. I know you can do it. Grant Gavin has definitely not been a clutch performer here for St. Louis in the bullpen so far in these playoffs. So, bottom 7, gotta limit the damage here, possibly. Line drive right past second baseman. Francisco Alvarez was the batter beforehand, getting that single, guy. So now you have runners on first and second here with Simmons and Alvarez. In the bottom of the 7th, you've got Sweeney, the switch hitter, against the lefty, Brandon Waddell, and he's gonna walk him. He's gonna let him get on base. Now you got the lefty, Ranger Suarez, coming on here to relieve, and you got C.J. Abrams. Oh, that could have gotten over Cody Hosey's head, but it is not going to do so. It's gonna find his glove, and then we get a little pop-up in foul territory. Alfaro takes care of this one, and then Andrew Donovan is gonna ground out a little measly little ground ball right back to Waddell, and he's gonna, I should say Suarez, but he makes the play. So guys, could this haunt St. Louis? We're in the top of the 8th inning. We've got Eliezer Hernandez, not Jonathan Hernandez, not the closer. We got 2 Hernandezes in the back end of the bullpen. He gets a strikeout here on Arias. Got 2 down here in the 8th, and a little slider to Braden Bishop, and he can't pull the trigger. That's a great job by Hernandez. Now let's go over to Jonathan Hernandez. It's still a 4-2 game. Little looper. Sweeney's going to make this play. First out in the 9th. Let's go to Akami's appearance. Fly out here to Jaron Durant. 2 down for St. Louis. Ichiman. Ground ball. Kendall Simmons makes the flip to first. That's a St. Louis win. The fans are happy. I'd be happy too. Carolina's a dang good team, and St. Louis survives yet again. At least for another day. At least for another game. So we'll have to see what they can do in game number 6. It is now a 3-2 series lead for Carolina. Shane Bieber was solid, guys. 6 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 earned, 5 1/3. He is the player of the game, and he gets the win as well. All right, so let's go out to another 3-1 series lead here. Washington up 3-1 over New York. And New York's going to rely on the young arm of Casey Mize to get the job done because they really need this. They really need this to stay in the series. But against a pitcher to be named later, because I don't remember who the heck it is that Washington's throwing out there. So we'll take a look here after this strikeout. So Casey Mize, clean first inning. It's actually going to be Kervin Castro. He won 11 games for him in the regular season. This is his first playoff appearance. And it's going to be a leadoff home run for New York. Solo shot for Garrett Mitchell, the second of the playoffs. And now he's got to face off against Bryce Harper. That is going to be through the shift. It's going to be a base knock single, a 1-out single. Here's Nicky Delmonico. Long fly ball, deep to right. Looks like Corey Ray is going to make the play here. He does. So Kervin Castro getting hit a little hard here so far. Evan Longoria, ground ball, right to shortstop. That's Jack Reinheimer. He makes the play. And we're going to go back to the top of the 2nd as Casey Mize is back on the hill. He's going to get Alexander King to line out to shortstop. That's a good out there. And then we've got Kervin Castro here in the bottom of the 2nd as we jump forward. And Dustin Fowler is also going to take Kervin Castro deep. That's 2 home runs given up by Castro. So you guys can see we're kind of moving through this thing a little bit quick. We got Casey Mize highlights really quickly. We got Kervin Castro highlights really quickly. Maybe lowlights, I would say. Casey Mize here in the top of the 4th. 2 down. I was going to say they're going to get him out. But no, that was going to be a throw off the bag. So Will Wilson with the error. And Alexander King gets a base knock this time. That's going to be a single. No, he's going to go for 2. No! King, what are you doing? Don't take your team out of the inning, man. You've already got a runner in scoring position. Just don't do that. You need all the runs you can get. You're already down 2-0. After this walk, we've got a double play opportunity here. Reinheimer back to Votto. That's a double play, so Castro has now settled down. Let's take a look at Casey Mize in the top of the 5th inning. We've got Steven Duggar with a base knock. With nobody down now, Washington has a little something going here. And Alex Jackson, the all-star catcher, is going to swing and a miss. Casey Mize, his third strikeout on the game. Still top of the fifth here. We got Reinheimer. Line drive out there to right field. No tag. No tag up, well, he's tagging, but no tag up to third. So runners will have to stay put. Here's Joneshwi Fargas. He's going to ground out to second baseman Jake Hager. Flips to Will Wilson. And that's going to do it for the Swamp Monsters after their inning. Let's go to Griffin Jax's appearance. And in the bottom of the fifth inning, I thought he got a hold of that one. But it's going to be an out into the glove of Fargas out there in left field. Top of the sixth. Still, we got kind of a pitcher's duel now going on here. Griffin Jax still out on the mound. Longoria's going to line drive this thing right back at Fargas. And that should have been a base hit. I mean, look at where this location was. I mean, the guy put a perfect on this, and, you know, it's just baseball. It's just what happens sometimes. But here we go. Sam Travis is going to extend the lead. Griffin Jax gives up a 2-run homer. 2 down, and a full count, too, by the way. And Sam Travis makes him pay. Is 4-0. New York. Casey Mize is still out there, and he's, I don't want to say he's had King's number, but he strikes him out here in a crucial spot. And King's got some words here for the home plate umpire. Here's Joey Votto. Going to hit this thing to the opposite side of the field. They were putting the big shift on Joey Votto. And that's going to be a double in the top of the seventh. So Washington really needs this. They really need this run right here. So let's see what they can do with Steven Duggar up to bat with 1 down. That's going to be a line drive right back at Longoria. Man, they just can't buy a clutch hit right now. Alex Jackson got jammed a little bit. And that's going to be a fly out to Bryce Harper in right. And that's going to do it for Washington. So let's take a look at Trey Wingenter. 7 games in the postseason, and he has been effective. Jack Reinheimer is going to strike out looking. And Casey Mize's day is done. 7 innings, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, no earned, 3 hits. He was stellar, sterling, sparkling. He pitched a gem, you would say. Still 4-0, guys. Top of the 8th. Washington, again, is starting to threaten here. Here's a base knock by Brock Holt. All right, so Washington, again, like I said, threatening here, but they need the clutch hit. Are they going to get it here? Anthony Ghost coming on with a 1.29 ERA. The outfielder turned pitcher. Brandon Lau steps up and drills this thing into the gap. That's going to at least score 2, right? That's got to score 2. No throw coming in from Hager. That will score 2. And it is now a 4-2 game. Here is Anthony Ghost against Alexander Kane, but look at old man Longoria. Oh my goodness. Shades of old Evan Longoria. My goodness, what a play there to get New York out of the inning. Let's go to the bottom of the 8th as Will Crow is pitching. He gets out of a little bit of a mini jam there. And Tommy Hunter comes on now in the top of the 9th to get the job done. Here is Jake Hager playing in that shift in the outfield grass. Gets Votto. Duggar comes up. And this is going to be a pop-up into foul territory. Longoria makes the play. 2 down. Top of the 9th. Running out of outs. You got 1 left. Alex Jackson, base hit. Okay. Washington's back in this. A 2-run homer will tie the game. We're going to extras, right? Reinheimer to right. Harper makes the play. So, through 2 games in gameplay, both teams that were down 3-1 get a win at home. Interesting, right? Little tidbit. Kervin Castro struggled a little bit in the early going, but settled down, figured it out, had only went 4 innings, but those 2 runs, the first and second inning, those proved costly for Washington. So now, with St. Louis and Carolina having an off day, we're going to head back to this matchup here in Washington. So you got Yu Darvish out on the mound trying to shut this New York team down in Game 6. Up 3-2. You want to shut them down here. Don't get it to a Game 7 because you never know what can happen. And this is not the way you wanted it to go because Bryce Harper clutches it up. Home run, solo variety, off Yu Darvish. And that's going to give New York the lead 1-0 early. These early runs given up by Washington pitching staff is just, it's not how you want to start the game off, man. You're starting off behind the 8 ball now. And Brett Anderson has been pretty solid, man. 10 innings, 2 starts, 0-1 record. He's been solid. So could he go toe-to-toe with Yu Darvish? We'll have to find out. But base knock here, a leadoff single for Corey Ray. Going to put the first man on. This is Brock Holt, batter number 2. That's going to be a double play ball if they can turn it. And they do. 2 down here in the bottom of the first. Could be a clean inning for New York. You got Brandon Lau, lefty on lefty. That's going to be a line drive. Deep to right. That's going to be over the wall. Into the bullpen of New York. That makes a statement, huh? Brandon Lau, number 5 of the postseason. And they get the run back. So they help their pitcher out. It is 1-1. Joey Votto going to swing and a miss here. Lefty on lefty. That's always tough. Now Yu Darvish in the top of the third gets a strikeout here on Jake Hager. Make it 2. Strikeouts in the top of the third as Garrett Mitchell strikes out here as well. Now let's go to the bottom of the fourth. We've got Alexander King, line drive to center fielder. Dustin Fowler, good defender out there, makes the play. That's going to end the fourth. Let's go to the top of the fifth inning. Here's Sam Travis trying to get something started for the pizzazz. It's going to be a line drive to right center field. Corey Ray gets the ball back in. It's going to be a leadoff double for Sam Travis. New York's got a little something cooking here. Let's see Dustin Fowler again. Line drive to right. Base knock. Here comes the throw. Thought they might have challenged it. Thought they might have challenged it to try to go home, but they don't. Still, nobody out. And Jose Trevino gets a walk off of Yu Darvish. Now, the meeting of the minds. What are you going to do with Jake Hager? 1-2 count. Little looping fly ball. You got to make a play. You got to rush in. Oh, nice play right there by Will Benson. Will Benson makes the play. Now you've got Garrett Mitchell coming up. This might fall, landing right in front of Corey Ray. That's going to score 2. And New York is up 3-1 with only 1 down. Here's Will Wilson. Ground ball to Holt. Back to second. Flips over to King. And wow, what a double play by the Swamp Monsters. Great job by Brock Holt to go around the horn. And you're going to need some big hits now if you're Washington. And they're going to get one. They're going to get one with Alex Jackson. A solo home run. That is going to keep them in the game. Now, granted, a 2-run deficit, you're still in the game in baseball terms. But you want to chip away here a little bit against Brett Anderson. And they do so with the home run, but Fargas is going to strike out. Let's go to the top of the 6th. That is a swing and a miss. You got a big daddy hack right there by Dustin Fowler. So Will Crow, a little bit of a jam with 2 runners on. That's going to be a ground ball to the right side of the infield. Brandon Lau makes the play, and it was a little bit close. Fowler was barreling down the line, but it was a little bit close. They still get the out. Let's go to the bottom of the 6th, and what a play by Sam Travis. This could be a big play for New York. Fly ball to center field, and Brandon Lau can't get it done. Washington running out of outs, guys. Here's Garrett Mitchell. Ground ball with 2 down. Lau makes the play. Let's take a look at Anthony Gose against Joey Votto. With 2 down in the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball to Travis. And here we are again. Washington again running out of outs, guys. Will Crow is still out there, guys. And against Bryce Harper, he gets his man. For 2 down in the 8th. Nicky Delmonico. Always a clutch hitter for New York. That's going to be a hot shot to second. But they had him played perfectly in the shift. That's going to end New York's push in the 8th inning. All right, let's go to the bottom of the 9th. This is the last gasp effort for Washington if they want to avoid a Game 7 and win the series. Let's see what they can do. Brock Holt, line drive to left. It's going to fall right in. That's a base knock. Gets him started here in the bottom of the 9th with 1 down. Brandon Lau, 1-1 count. Ground ball to second. Hager to Wilson. Back to first. We're going to a Game 7. I don't know what it is about New York, man. I don't know if they like playing the underdog role. I don't know if they like being in elimination situations. Whatever it is, this team performs under pressure spots, which makes them dangerous in a Game 7 matchup here against Washington. Now, they took Chicago to a Game 7 in the DS, in the divisional series. So who knows what will happen? But we'll find out. that one's for certain. We will find out. So Game 7 forced on the AL side. Let's see if the same thing can happen here on the NL side. Now, Carolina, as you know, wins this game, they advance. So, of course, they want to kind of rest their horses here. Jeff Samardzija, Felix Hernandez, Mike Leake. They've got the horses, man. Dakota Hudson. They got 4 different guys that are really solid pitchers, man. Really solid pitchers. Some guys in the upper crust of all pitchers across the major leagues, too. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's a smart strategy. You can hang on here in Game 6. You can get a W. Right now you've got all 4 of your guys. Outside of Sean Reed-Foley here to go into Game 7 to shut down St. Louis. So a little bit different of a strategy compared to what Washington tried to do with Yu Darvish. But we'll see if it works. We'll see if it pans out. They're going up against Darren McCacken, who's been pretty solid, man. 1.80. 7 strikeouts, 4 walks, 1.30 whip. He's been all right in the playoffs. But again, we'll see how this all plays out. All right, bottom of the first, 2 quick and easy outs here. Only 7 pitches in the first inning thus far. That is going to be a walk to Juan Soto. It's not a guy you want to walk. Maybe in some circles you do want to walk him because he is a dangerous hitter. Can't really do much damage when he's only sitting at first base, right? But we do get Sean Reed-Foley getting another clean inning here. It is now bottom of the second as Seiko Ichiman has really turned his game up a notch here. He's going to get a leadoff double in the second inning. Now here's Cody Hosey. Little ground ball on a 1-hop. C.J. Abrams makes the play. Ichiman will go to third. Alfaro will strike out here. Now 2 down in the bottom of the second. We'll see if they can knock the run home. That's Pedro Leon. Ground ball to Kendall Simmons. Makes the throw in the dirt. But Kivlahan sticks with it. Makes the play. Now Andrew Donovan in a big spot here as we jump ahead here in the top of third. Has not been hitting very well. 0.67 batting average. And this one's going to find a gap into left center field. Pedro Leon, not the strongest arm out there. He's not going to be able to get the ball in time. That's going to be a 2-run double for the rookie, Andrew Donovan. And then the next batter, that's Kyle Tucker. 2-run shot. He did this in the last game that we saw. A 2-run homer. And Kyle Tucker delivers again. It is 4-0. St. Louis. Sean Reed-Foley had one job to do. And it looks like he's not going to get it done. It's the third inning. Darren McCacken, the other side, is getting it done. He strikes out Luis Arias. And then against Braden Bishop, he's going to strike him out too. 2 strikeouts in the third. Sean Reed-Foley still out there. Long fly ball deep to center field. And this play's not going to be made by Greg Allen. That's going to be a 1-out double in the top of the fourth. No, he's going to go for 3. That's Francisco Alvarez, guys. That's the catcher. My guy, what are you doing? Just stick at second base. Just do it, because that would have knocked a run home, man. Kendall Simmons is going to get a double here as long as Leon. Yeah, Leon does not have a strong arm out there in left, so that's almost a guaranteed double. But, man, Simmons would have drove in Alvarez. It would be 5-0. And that would have knocked out Sean Reed-Foley just a little bit earlier. Waddell is going to come in here and get a fly ball off of Darnell Sweeney. That's going to end the fourth inning. So what could have been for St. Louis in that inning? Bottom 4, Ichiman. Ground ball here to Kivlahan. He's going to take it himself and make the play. That ends the fourth inning. Let's go top 5. Oh, we got a hit and run. Wow, Andrew Donovan with a base knock here is going to move the runner to third base. So that pulled second baseman all the way off his position. He posted up on the bag, and the ball went right past where he would have been. So pretty nifty little play call there. An execution by St. Louis. They do get that sac fly, though, by the way, guys. It is 5-0. Let's go bottom 5, and they get a double play. Let's go bottom 9. It's 6-0. 6-0. Sam Freeman gets the job done, and St. Louis will force that Game 7, my friends. We had 2 series, 3 games to 1, and now here we are. Game 7s on both sides. ALCS, NLCS. St. Louis gets the win here 6-0. And I feel like they just dominated them, man. C.J. Abrams went 3 for 3, player of the game. McCacken, 3 Ks, 4 hits, 5 2/3. He was good, especially in that spot. Like, it's game time, man. It's win or go home. And the youngster got it done. So let's go out to Game 7. Here we go. For all the marbles. This is it. NLCS will conclude in this game here. And it's Jeff Samardzija out on the mound. Now, Dakota Hudson is available on a couple days rest. So he started in game number 5 in that 3-1 series. Remember? So Hudson is available in the bullpen, but Samardzija is fully healthy and ready to go. And looks like it. Looks like it. Very quick inning in the first. Let's go to the bottom of the first with Nick Allgaier. So he's going to get the call here, guys. And St. Louis is kind of in a different situation. You know, Carolina's got a 1A and a 1B. Hudson being the 1A. Samardzija being the 1B. Samardzija out on the mound today. Hudson's available in the bullpen. For St. Louis, it's Bieber. That's it, man. It's it. And he started. He started in game number 5 with a 3-1 series lead, and they got the win with Bieber out on the mound. So he's available on the bullpen, but St. Louis doesn't have that 1B type of player, that 1B type of pitcher. They've used all their guys to get to this point, to get to a Game 7. So now they just got to dig deep. Jarren Duran, solo home run off of Jeff Samardzija. That's going to give St. Louis the lead, guys. Busts open the scoring here in Game 7. Now, we saw Jeff Samardzija's ERA upwards of 4. He hasn't necessarily been good, but he's been solid enough to get at least 1 win in his 2 starts in the postseason. Now, Allgaier, on the other hand, he's now got a lead. He's got 2 Ks in the second. Make it 3. Seiko Ichiman strikes out. And we've got good defense. Kyle Tucker, dude, he has been an MVP for St. Louis. If they can pull this thing off, he has to be the MVP so far for St. Louis. My goodness, what a play down the line. Oof, Nick Allgaier is thankful for that one. But Josh Akami says, dude, I can make those plays too. Take a look. Guys, stop pitching. Stop trying to practice pitch here in the bullpen. Stop it. Stop trying to warm up. Don't hit me with baseballs. Nick Allgaier going to get another strikeout here, bottom 5, as we're jumping forward, guys, and it's still a 1-0 St. Louis lead. He's going to get a ground out. Seiko is going to ground out as well, as long as Donovan makes the throw. He does. And we're out of the 5th inning. St. Louis up 1-0. Tyler Phillips is going to get the call, guys, for Carolina. This is a ground ball back up the middle. Here's Seiko, makes the nice play, but it's not going to be in time. It cost him. That little stutter right here, that little hesitation right there, that cost him. Trying to set your feet and throw. You got to throw that one off balance a little bit to get the job done. But here's going to be a ground ball. Again, just a little bit of a tweener there. Araya's not sure where you needed to go. He takes it to first anyway, and you do have a base hit here by Andrew Donovan. But look, they don't throw the ball. C.J. Abrams decided to hold up at third, and then he went afterward. Look at third base coach says, no, stay. And then he says, no, I'm going to go. With the little hesitation there, the little hezzy move, he gets the run to score, guys. It is 2-0. This is a nice play by Pedro Leon. That could have been really, really bad for Carolina had that gotten over his head. But, oof, Leon makes the play. It's 2-0. Let's go to the bottom of the 6th. We got a fly ball out here. Deep to left. Darnell Sweeney got to make a play. Oh, what a play. Darnell Sweeney in left field. Take a look at this route at the last second. Just extending the glove out just a little bit. And he makes the play. Huge out for St. Louis, but Arias is going to draw the walk. Greg Allen comes up, and this is a pitcher's pitch, man. That's a great call. Let's go with that fastball high and up. Might have been a ball. But Juan Soto as well, guys, going to strike out here. But this might prove costly as Francisco Alvarez can't corral it. And Nick Allgaier's thinking, man, what do I got to do? That's going to do it for him, guys. It's going to do it for his outing. Let's see what they do in the bullpen. Now they're going to call for Grant Gavin. You've got Shane Bieber in the mound. You got him in the bullpen. You got him out there. And Grant Gavin gives up a base knock in the gap to Josh Akami. That's definitely going to score 2. Game's tied. That is unbelievable. You've got Shane Bieber on 3 days rest in the bullpen, ready and available, and you go with Grant Gavin, who has been rocky all postseason. Another base knock after a walk to Alfaro. That's going to score 2 more if they can't make the throw here to home. Not in time. And then Hosey's going to take second base. This has been a disastrous inning for St. Louis coming out of the bullpen. And then another ground ball up the middle. Jaron Duran comes up, fire into home, and that's definitely not going to be in time. It is now 5-2. That's brutal. Pedro Leon comes through and gets the base knock. Now a steal attempt here from Leon. He's going to be called safe. And Carolina has really been putting the screws to the Maroons right here in this inning. Seiko, little fly ball to deep set. Now, that one actually put a charge into it. Wow, the wind just kept carrying it. And Duran runs into the wall, can't make the play. Seiko is going to head for third and is now 6-2. 6-2 Carolina. Shane Bieber finally gets the call out of the bullpen. What is that? Why does he come in now? In a 4-run deficit. It doesn't make any sense. Terrible, terrible management of the bullpen for St. Louis. And now, with literally 9 outs left, 7, 8, and 9, you got 9 outs left. You need all the clutch knocks that you can get. Patrick Kivlahan gets one. And then we get a little sacrifice here. I guess you'd call it a sacrifice, right? Tag up. Moves to third. Alvarez with a base knock here. 6-3. Top 7. You cut the lead in half. It's now 6-3, guys. Ranger Suarez comes on in as the reliever. Sweeney, line drive to right. Soto makes a play. Again, running out of outs if you're St. Louis in this strikeout here. C.J. Abrams can't clutch it up. Austin Bryce got to get a job done here. Got to hold Carolina. Bottom 8. Acme draws a walk. Alfaro comes up. Ground ball. Should be 2. Donovan flips over to first. Gets the double play back to Kivlahan. Got 1 more out to get here in the 8th. Let's see what they can do. Leon, strike 3. Swing and a miss. Okay, Tommy Canley. Can he get the job done? We're going to jump here to the top of the 9th. Toro striking out. Good pitch by Canley. 2 outs left to give. This could be a gapper. It is going to fall off the base of the wall. It's going to be a 1-out double for Francisco Alvarez. That's a good way to start it off. Now you need a home run or something. Let's see what Sweeney can do. He's going to draw a walk. Ooh. Now it's getting interesting. With 1 down, let's see what Abrams can do. A little broken bat, line drive. That's going to be caught by Cody Hosey. Now Joey Wendell going to be ground. No! It's right past second base. Soto's going to fire to home. Can't get the tag down. Alfaro can't get the tag down. The run will score. It's 6-4. St. Louis. Can they do it? Can they win this game? Can they come all the way back? Look at this, how close this was to ending the game. Look at how close that tag was. It's up to Andrew Donovan. A 2-2 count. Is this one going to drop? No, it just went foul. A 2-2 count here. Canley against the rookie. Let's see what happens. Strike 3. Alfaro's got to complete the play, and he does. And St. Louis did everything they could in that last at-bat. But it was all for naught, man. It's all for naught. Congratulations to the Carolina Blue Sox on moving on to the GGBL World Series. And you got to wonder, man. You got to wonder if Shane Bieber was in the game in that 6th inning, would things have been a little bit different? I don't know. I don't know. We'll never know that. The only thing we can do is speculate and imagine what if. So St. Louis, the team of destiny, falls to Carolina. It's a good series. I mean, I was rooting for St. Louis, but it was a good series. Either way, very entertaining, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So Carolina advances to the World Series. Now we're going to find out who advances to face them in this matchup. It's going to be New York or Washington. Let's take a look here. We got Kyle Gibson on the mound here for Washington. Been a solid pitcher all year long for the Swamp Monsters. But we know how New York is in Game 7s. They just tend to get the job done. Here's a double with 2 down in the top of the first. That's Bryce Harper just sticking his bat out there and getting a base knock. Nicky Delmonico, who's been clutch all season long, gets a base knock. It's an RBI single driving in Bryce Harper. Now, this is a walk. Going to push runners to first and second. Here's Sam Travis on a full count. This is going to be a ground ball to Reinheimer, who makes the off-balance throw. That's a great play. They really needed that. So, good athletic play by Reinheimer to end the inning. All right, Casey Mize taking the mound here again. Has 4 starts in the postseason, so he's been a workhorse for New York. Now, they could have went with Shevchuk, but he really struggled against Washington. We saw that game. You could go with Brett Anderson, but he started the other game, right? He's on 1 day's rest. He's just totally not available. You could go with Chase Schugerts, but why would you do that? In a Game 7, you could go with Cole Hamels, but why would you do that? He's an old hat, right? Go with Casey Mize. He's on 3 days rest. Stick him out there. Let's see what happens. You got to this point. You got to 3-3. Try to get it done as best you can. But Reinheimer against Casey Mize in the bottom of the second. Harper, wake up, dude. The ball's right in front of you. Reinheimer's going to round second, head for third. He's going to get a 2-out triple. Harper must have thought the ball went into the stands as a ground rule double or something. I don't know what happened out there, right? But Harper's been an adventure a little bit out and right in recent games and recent gameplay here. Will Wilson coming up, gets a base hit up the middle. Top third, nobody down. Swamp Monster's in a little bit of a jam. Let's see if they can work out of it. But a big hitter here. That's Harper. Ground ball. Reinheimer, nice play just to keep it in the infield. That would have scored the runner at third had it gone to the outfield for certain. Here's Nicky Delmonico up. Ground ball, double play. So Washington trades the 2 outs for the run. It's now 2-0. Longoria, ground ball to second base. That's a really nice play by Brandon Lau. That could have been easily a base knock to score more runs for Washington. All right. Brandon Lau, line drive to center field. Dustin Fowler makes the play. Now, Dustin Fowler up in the top of the fourth. Another situation for Washington with nobody down. Runners on first and second. So again, a jam for Washington. This fly ball going to allow the runner on second base to tag up. That's Sam Travis. He gets to third. Jake Hager. Oh, nice play by Joey Votto, but he couldn't get the double play by tagging the runner or tagging the bag. So he can't get the double play. That's going to prove costly because here's a base knock into the gap. It is now 4-0 New York in the top of the fourth. Take a look at Gibson's line. 8 hits, 4 earned, and it doesn't seem like it's stopping. It's definitely not stopping. That's going to be over the head of Steven Duggar all the way to the wall. It's now 5-0. Will Wilson with the RBI double, and Gibson's night is done. So Will Crow has been heavily utilized out of the bullpen for this Swamp Monsters club. So we'll see if he can lock this thing down against New York and see if Washington can start getting something going here offensively. Would this be an epic collapse if they lose to New York? Up 3-1. 3-0 at one point, guys. 3-0. Now take a look. Corey Ray, my guy, you're getting a little too aggressive. The throw was way off balance, way off line. Thought he could easily sneak into third base, but they're going to make the play. Casey Mize was there at third to make the tag, and it's just unfortunate, man. Washington just, I know you got to try to push the envelope here to try to get something started, to get something going here, but man, your outs are precious. Your runners on base are precious right now. And we get Casey Mize again getting out of the inning. That's the end of the 6th. Washington still can't score anything. They can't get anything across. Now, the shifts have been killing Washington, I've noticed here. Take a look at this play by Fargas, though. I mean, what is that? Harper. I don't even know what to say. What are you doing? It's 5-0. Let's keep the runs going, man. Let's keep the runs going. Here's a double by Alex Jackson. He loves going to that gap side. Here's Reinheimer going to strike out. 2 outs now in the 7th. Fargas, base knock to Harper and right. They're going to hold him, though. They're going to hold the runner at third. It's probably a good call. You need runs. You need runs here. Little looper to second baseman Jake Hager. And that's going to do it here for Washington. Let's go to the bottom of the 8th. We got Brock Holt coming up, and that's going to be a dinger. Solo home run for Brock Holt. You're down by 4 now. Anthony Ghost still out there. Brandon Lau. Fly ball to left. That play is made by Delmonico. King needs to come up and get a base knock, but he walks instead. So that's not the worst thing in the world for Washington. They keep the inning going here. Here's, Joey Votto right over the head of Will Wilson, and Alexander King is going to round second, head for third. Votto with a big knock there with 1 down. That's huge. Washington needs to score both these runs here. Here's Steven Duggar. Ground ball to Hager. Makes the play at first. It's a 3-run lead now for New York. Next batter up. Fly ball to right. Harper makes the play. Ooh, Washington fans, you're running out of outs, man. You're running out of outs. Here's Garrett Mitchell. Base knock to left. Runners will move up. Runner on first and second now. It's going to be a strikeout on Will Wilson. That's huge by Jeff Brigham. Top 9 that we're in now, guys. Top 9. Here's Anthony Kay. 8 games in, and this doesn't look good. Oof, that's a great play. That's a great play out there in right field, man. Oof. 5-2 game. You need all the outs you can get. But Anthony Kay is going to walk Delmonico now. And up against Evan Longoria. A full count breaking ball. Inside and low, and Longoria offers. Oh my goodness. Strike 3. Let's go to the bottom of the 9th. Kay keeps his guys in it, but now it's up to the offense for the Swamp Monsters to get it done. Fargas, another base knock over Will Wilson's head. And now with a runner on first base, here's Corey Ray, who's going to send it up the middle. We got a double play ball. Could New York go to the World Series? It's going to be thrown away into the stands, but they'll at least get 1 out. Man, that could have been the play to get them to the World Series. Now, Brock Holt, 3-1 count. Base knock over Jake Hager's head. Here comes Corey Ray rounding third, heading home. It's going to be an RBI single for Brock Holt. Now, runner on base with a batter up. A 2-run homer will tie the game. Trevor May against Brandon Lau. Ground ball. Hager flips to second. Whoa, he almost threw the ball away. But either way, Washington will let their 3-1 series lead slip away, and their fans are distraught. New York, the wild card team to get to the GGBL World Series. AL champs. They had to beat Washington. They had to beat Chicago. Man, it was a really tough road for New York. They had to win their wild card game. But they got it done, man, and they're here. They're here. World Series, here they come. Guys, what did you think? Leave a comment in the comment section below. What did you think about the playoffs this season, all the way from the wild card game to the championship game, the World Series that we're getting ready to watch here on the Purple platform on Friday. So this Friday, we're going to start streaming that over there on Friday. Probably like 4 o'clock in the afternoon is what I'm hoping for, pending anything crazy that happens. I apologize to you guys that I wanted to get some things out to you last week, but some things in my family had happened with my wife and my kids, and I had to make sure that that was taken care of. So I know a lot of you guys understood that, and I appreciate that. A lot of the outpouring of comments that I saw in the community tab post talking about, you know, get well wishes and things like that. So really appreciate you guys' understanding of that. And yes, family does come first over anything on this platform on YouTube. So content creation does definitely come second, maybe even third, maybe even fourth when it comes to real life situations and things that do pop up. So I appreciate you guys' understanding, but I will tell you, just as a formality, we're going to try to do this on Friday. We're going to try to do it on this Friday, which will be Friday the 27th. So this week on the Purple platform, 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we're going to try to do this World Series between New York and Carolina. 7 hours. If it has to go to 7 games, it will be 7 hours long of straight stream. So we'll probably end it, if we start at 4, we'll probably end it at either 11 o'clock or midnight, somewhere around those lines. So kind of give you guys a window of time if you do want to tune in and tune out and come into the stream. So I will have highlights for you guys from the Friday stream over on YouTube on Monday, maybe Tuesday, and we'll talk about things like custom prospects. We'll talk about things like how the offseason is going to work in that YouTube video. So either way, we're going to finalize the World Series on Friday through stream, and then we're going to finalize the World Series on YouTube through highlights through 7 games if possible, if necessary. Hopefully it doesn't get to 7 games. I hope it maybe gets to 6, maybe 5. 5 would be really good, just for time constraints and editing and work and things like that. So, of course, I'm always hoping for maybe even a sweep. But for entertainment purposes, I hope it goes 7. Like, let's face it here. Everybody wants to see 7 games go through, guys. So leave a comment in the comment section. What did you think about the playoffs, guys? What did you think about the championship series between St. Louis, Carolina, New York, and Washington? I will catch you guys on Friday for the stream. Leave a like if you like this thing. As always, thank you for watching, and peace.